What's up, vlog? Today is December the 10th, 12:34 p.m. and right now I'm eating lunch. So work is slowing down and I decided to study today. And I want to go take the worker, give him some work. Meanwhile, I can take time to study for the LSATs, and it's 12, so I took a little break. I took my lunch, had a little bev, pineapple juice, and decided to go on Copart to see if there's any vehicles available for the Mustang. Oh, you see, I found one. It should be right there. So that's it, and I want to try to bid on it, but I mean, it's a no license because I don't have a dealership license to buy one. That one doesn't need one, so that's good. And it's a manual. It has incredibly low miles, and it's reconstructed, so that means it's road ready. And the fifth one, though, that's kind of killing me a little bit, is the fact that it's on approval. Someone definitely took their time to try to fix that car because it had a salvage title. Reconstruction title means that the car was wrecked severely enough that it was salvaged, but someone, the owner or some dealer or whatever, fixed it enough to where it's road ready again and it can be deemed a reconstructed title. That being said, it's still worth less than a clean title vehicle. Obviously, no one wants a car that's been wrecked and no one knows how well the other person fixed it. There's always that sense of mystery behind it, which always devalues the value. I mean, devalues the car's worth. So what I'm doing is hoping that car has, goes on sale maybe for, I don't know, man. I don't know how much that car would be worth, to be honest. I hope it's less than like 16, around 16 probably. And it's close enough to me. It's in Philly or Pennsylvania. So what I'm really hoping on is the fact that it's close. I mean, the shipping's like it's close to $250. So that's really cool for me. And in the meantime, while I have that, it's a reconstructed title, and since it's gonna be for me and it has low mileage, I could theoretically drive that car in the state of New York. I think that reconstructed title is allowed here. I just think the insurance is gonna be a little higher than what it would be for a normal car, but it's worth a shot. I mean, a V8 Mustang. I did want to drive one as is, have the whole, experience of one. Obviously, it's not the entire one because it's reconstructed. There's some damages there. I don't know if it's at 100%, but it's worth a shot because either way, I was going to buy it for the motor and the interior parts and some electronical stuff. But if it's reconstructed and it's sub 16K or around 16K, yeah, I could definitely. Oh, I was gonna buy it for the engine, the electronic interior, and the floor, because I'm trying to cut the floor out. Start from the trunk, floor level, cut all the way through. Then when I get to the steering wheel, cut up, go around the steering wheel, cut the windshield out, and keep the frame of the car pretty much. It's a unibody design, so I'm gonna have to make a subframe out of that unibody design. And then just plop the older Mustang on top of that. Of course, it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a ton of work, but I think modernizing it will be the best route to go with that car. Since it was an inline six, I could restore it to what was it? I forgot what it was called. A 429 engine in there, but it would still have calipers and stuff. Not calipers, carburetors. And it still wouldn't be as reliable as a newer car or have the modern features or the engine noise or the technology package that it would be. And then I wouldn't have to take out the engine and plop it and try to retrofit it into that car. I would just cut it out and just plop that car on top of the older car. So that's the plan, at least, but we'll see. We'll see what it could be. I'm about to go to this auto body guy. His name's Brian. He's somewhere, he lives close to me. I don't want to just, throw out where it works. But if you're in my area and you want to work on classic cars, that's the guy you go to. Looks like the guy that was gonna fix the rust off my car He's flaking through, whatever. It was a really good price too, but too good to be true, I guess. So yeah, that's the plan. It goes on sale tomorrow, so hopefully I can come back with an update on that the next day for the next vlog. But in the meantime, I'm still studying, and I'm gonna get the tarp for that car, the '69 Mustang. Oh, yeah, it's 2017. You probably saw the picture, but yeah, that's pretty much my my game plan for now. And what I'm going to do is, I mean, it has a red interior, and I like that. But yeah, that's the plan. I've been just trying to get a new car, man. I wanted something like, you know, have fun and right now. But it's the winter, everything's been slow. I'm not really got much to do. So, you know, have fun in the reconstructed Mustang. The WorkHorse. I love workhorses. Vehicles. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm applying for jobs on my other free time. And I'm studying for the LSATs. And that's pretty much it. I think I'm done. Work's slowing down. I'm with a brand V. So, yeah, I don't know what else to come back with. I'll throw out the details as they come up. But, yeah, thanks for following along. Keep you up to date. Still got the gym to go to. But we'll see you. I have to go to Home Depot. I have to get myself a tarp. This is expensive. It's like $46. Okay, gotta correct the record. It was not $46. It was $27. I think I got the wrong one. Not the wrong one, but I mixed up the prices. This is the 12x16. I'm using this to cover the Mustang because it's about to get snowy most of the time. Usually I was told that, I mean, pretty much not to cover it up for the summer. Probably should have covered it up for the fall. But, yeah, I got to cover it up now since it's going to snow. And not to cover it too well because usually you want the, you know, any moisture that's in there to, like, you know, evaporate out. So don't get, like, a heavy-duty one. But, like, a medium-duty one should be fine is what I was told. So, that's what I got. And that's what we're going to cover it with. But now I'm going to ask the auto body guy, Brian, see what he says, what his thoughts are. I don't know if I'm going to record it or not. Probably not. But I'll come back with what he says. I'm on my way there right now. Okay, I just finished with it. I just finished talking to Brian about it. And this is the shop. It's Brian Auto Bodies. If anyone wants to come. Duke's out here. He's been waiting a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if you can see back there. There's a DeLorean 2 in the back. And a 67 coupe. No, 65, I think. Coupe in blue. So yeah, he has experience working on older model cars. And we were just chatting. We spent like a good 30 minutes just talking about seeing what the ideas were. He was trying to do that with the 98 Tahoe, and he's trying to put that on an older pickup truck chassis because those were a little bit easier because they're body on frame design, both the Tahoe and whatever the 41 pickup or whatever. So yeah, but this Mustang's a unibody design, so it's definitely doable. He's definitely open to that idea of doing it. Obviously, you can't get a price because this is a lot of modifications, a lot of little bit of adjustments to make it fit. However, there's no however. There's no negatives to it really. Since it's the 69, if as long as the wheelbases match, as long as it's not too wide, not too long, the older car could just sit on top of it, and you can just cover everything up with the older pieces, and it doesn't matter if the VIN is its own thing, as long as it's on there. The original 69 VIN has to stay on there. And then what else happens? Then it just I can just register with the state. I have the registration. It's not even a title apparently, but even though it's a clean title, and I think it was supposed to be a registration up till 71 or 72, whatever the year was. But no matter the situation, it's still going to be tested and inspected under 69 standard. So that means there's no exhaust emissions, no cats, no nothing. So I could add all that. if I wanted to. It would be all modern underneath, but the regulations would be so behind in terms of that car, making it a perfect modifiable vehicle. So I'm even more inspired to do it. I hope I can get this Mustang for tomorrow. It's in PA. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. Now I just have to save up the funds. I mean, he's a pretty chill dude. He said, hey, anything's possible. The only thing that matters is money with anything. We were watching the B's for Build videos that he did with the 67 Mustang. I'm putting on this 2017, which is pretty much the same model as mine. And what's the goal? They ended up doing it. He saw the video. We were watching it together. He was, commenting on everything. He's like, oh, he's gonna have to cut this, cut that. Oh, I want to see if the A-pillar is gonna fit over the dash. And they had to trim it up, but that's little things. It's a lot of little things they just had to modify, but it was doable. And obviously, since there's a lot of those little things that go on, he couldn't even give me a price. I mean, how could you? I know I couldn't give a price for any construction work if it was just like that. Oh, we gotta adjust as we go. I mean, we have a rate, but I mean, an auto body rate usually isn't cheap. It's like around the 80s or 90s, I think, if I remember right. I didn't ask him because I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not even close. I haven't even saved up for that. I've just been saving up for the Mustang. So, I mean, the only thing that I could do right now is, to save up. He was pretty chill about it. He's like, hey, if you want to do, that's a great idea. I've never seen anyone do it with the 69. I've seen people do it with other trucks. I've never seen it with 69. It's all in one piece. However, I asked him if I, come down the line later on, want to build it, would you want to take on this project? He said, yeah, of course. Okay, sorry, I had a call come in. But anyways, back to the main point. I'm more excited than ever to get this thing done. I was really, 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 really thinking about giving up on the car for a bit. It's definitely more motivating finding out that the car is gonna have more lax regulations, even if the check engine light comes on. If it's with the 69 standards, since it's a 69 car, I'll test it like that. It'll still have that same VIN. I will definitely try to do my best to keep that car. Not keep it, but keep working on the car. It's worth trying at this point. Because I can't do anything. I can't trim down. I don't want to cut it, definitely not myself. But which is so exciting, man. So exciting. What was I gonna do? Yeah, it doesn't have an OBD2 port, which means it doesn't have a computer. The 69s didn't have a computer, so they're not going to test it with the computer. Even though the new ones, the 2017 Mustang will have a computer, and it's pretty much all clear, all been clear. Yeah, so I think I'll just round it up with that. But I'm definitely, if I had to guesstimate, which it's gonna cost around, gosh, I think it's gonna be like at least 100 and some plus hours of work. And if everything's about, let's say it's $85 the hour, it's gonna be $85,000 just to get it all done and fitted, let alone to get it painted. So $8,000 more. The car, it's gonna cost whatever it costs, 16K, then another 8K. No, 8. Let's just round it up to 9K. But all the interior is there. The interior, the motor, the engine, and just a couple of tack welds, spot welds for get the fenders on there, get it looking like the old car. It's like about 9K. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? One more thing I wanted to say before I left. Yeah, so it's looking, the car's its own price. The doors, I have pieces, just gotta get sanded. The last thing I gotta do is get it sanded. Once it's sanded, then we can start doing the whole cutting thing. Get it to a shop to start cutting it. Okay, and in the meantime, I can still use the car for like a month or two, maybe, probably less. Yeah. It doesn't even matter that salvage because it's a 69 title, man. 69 title. Though we're gonna keep the VINs all over the car, except for the frame. But it's got everywhere else, so it should be enough to get it going. And I'm so fucking excited. If it's gonna take months, though, I think probably 3 months to get it even adjusted like that. And it's committed. Like I said, it's 100 hours and work. And I don't have any machines, and the Beaver build guys, they didn't have machines. They kind of just winged it with themselves, cutting it with the jigsaws, hand tools, all that good stuff. Next thing. Yeah, then on the road, and I'm so excited. It's all modern. I want to drive the 2017 Mustang just to get a feel for how it is. I don't want to pay off the insurance on that for the entire time, but I mean 6 months, even though it's probably going to be out in 2. What else am I going to do after that? It's yeah, we'll see how that goes. Probably get it tomorrow, but you know, wish me luck. That's the dream started. All right, take care, everyone. Appreciate it. Stay tuned.